Hey, good morning guys. So I'm going to do a really quick follow-up video again on our King's batwing style awning system here that we've installed on our small camper. This is a follow-on to the last two videos I did, but this is our very first night camping last night with this awning system installed on our little camper here. So I just want to show you guys what it looks like all set up again, and a few comments on how it went. So firstly, I'll have to say I'm super impressed with this awning system, and I'm like 150% happy with how well it went set up here on the camper. It's been absolutely fantastic. It was really quick to set up yesterday evening when we came here, and the actual layout and everything has just worked out so well with our camper here. It's actually really transformed our camping experience with this camper. I mean, it really gives us a sense of even though we're outside, we're still inside when we're in this awning area here, and honestly it's worth its weight in gold 10 times over. Now you'll see how much space that we do have in here. It's massive again. I mean, we're talking nearly 3 meters of ground space here from the side of the camper out to the edge of the awning inside here. You can see we've got a good table area set up here that we've used for dining for breakfast this morning and last night. And what we've also got here inside the awning system here is a little dome tent. This is actually just over 2 by 2 square meters, this little dome tent. We put this in here. It was only a $100 tent, got it last week, but we put this in here for two reasons. We wanted a place to stick our baggage because our camper is not actually big inside, but our youngest, Carter, has decided he wanted to actually sleep in there last night, and we had a single inflatable airbed in this, and it was fantastic for him. He was super comfortable. It actually was reasonably warm in there because of course we've got the tent inside the tent, or inside the awning. So just adding to that, by having a little tent like this inside your awning system, you get no condensation on this little tent here overnight, which of course you get on a normal tent outside. So of course this morning when we got up earlier, there was condensation on all around the awning here, which is perfectly normal, the same as you're going to get on any tent or awning system. But again, it made it absolutely fantastic for having a little baby tent inside this awning area. And there's actually enough space in this awning setup we have here. Obviously we've got our camper that it's attached to back here. There's actually enough space in here that you can actually have 2 or even 3 of these little dome tents inside the camp space that we've got here. As I mentioned in my previous video guys, the lower part of these awnings do actually extend out very wide, and they're almost quite floppy at the bottom here. Just a suggestion, what I'm going to do is with this awning system, I'm going to go around the lower section of all of these awning sections, and I'm going to put an extra set of eyelets, probably about 1 foot, about this distance in here, about here, eyelet on this side and eyelet on that side. I'm going to do that on all of these 5 panels and the 2 end panels, just so that we can, if we want to, we can peg down the each of these awnings with a bit of a more taut, straight edge to it, as you can see looking up here. And that's actually, I think, would be great because it will leave this flat here, flat on the ground, which will actually give us a lot of waterproofing cover as well. If you had heavy weather, keep that water away from inside of your awning tent area. So just to add on at the end here as well, we do have the 5 full panels that you'll see here zipped on the awning all the way around, and I did have a 6th panel that I purchased with this gear at the same time. What I've done is I actually, a little bit hard to see here, but I've cut that panel in half essentially and made a customized join here that zips onto the last panel and then attaches to the side of the camper here. We just did a bit of double-sided contact adhesive here and put some eyelets, and that just gives us a fully attached, if I move back a bit further here, you can see on this back corner of the camper, it gives us a connection, basically making it a fully enclosed tent camping area. And if I just quickly come around to the other side and we look at the front of the camper, you'll see we've done the same sort of thing here with the other half of that half panel that we've cut in half. I've actually cut that to shape up here, and again put some stay puts like you'd use on your boat awnings to just quickly clip that on, and a bit of my amateur sewing skills, and made this into a custom panel here as well. So that gives us a virtually fully enclosed tent area with just a little walkway entrance here up at the end. So it's absolutely fantastic the way it's worked out. Again, fantastic amount of space, even space to do your makeup in the morning, all that sort of thing. What we also did up the corner here is with this awning, it's a 270 degrees awning. It didn't quite cover the smaller window door sort of access for the front sleeping area here, so I did again customize the awning here just to cover this, to try and stop any rain that might come in if it was particularly bad rainy weather. Now there was a gap under here as well where this awning pivots. I've put a rubber panel on the top there which just folds in when we close the awning into the package, so no problem at all, and that just overhangs that entire area that was exposed. So if we have rain, really wet weather, we're going to stop the rain from running in here as well. So anyway, I hope that you find that useful, guys, and it gives you a better picture of how useful this type awning setup would be either on the side of your four-wheel drive vehicle or on a camper like we've done here. Fantastic product, definitely worth considering if you're doing this sort of camping. Thanks for watching, guys.